We're writing a Doctor Who Christmas special from scratch. You requested it. I'm doing it. How are we all doing today? Why is my camera so high up? Back by mildly popular demand. I gotta start adding doctors because that's how we normally do this. We normally do the Doctor first, and then we do a companion, and then we do a monster. Romana 2, the caveman Doctor. What's the last tree of Garcinon Doctor? Dr. Omega. I guess we can do non-doctors because Romana 2's in here too. And it is Christmas. Bugs Bunny Doctor is also a solid suggestion. I'm feeling lenient today. Yeah, 9th Doctor Heaton Park Edition is a good suggestion, actually. Now, we remember the rules of this, don't we? Because I don't. I'm just kidding. We do best of 3. The Watcher and the Other. I feel like those would be particularly challenging to do. I suppose the Watcher in particular, because if they're like the main character of the story, all they do is watch. Rowan Atkinson Doctor? Are we talking Rowan Atkinson Doctor from Curse of Fatal Death, or are we talking a completely different incarnation of the Doctor that just happens to look and act exactly like Rowan Atkinson? Like, what are we talking here? The Alan Davies Doctor. Boris Karloff Doctor. Nick Briggs Doctor. Do you mean the Nick Briggs Doctor from the audio visuals? Because if so, that is a solid suggestion. 13th Doctor, of course. 14th Doctor, but specifically from the Children in Need special where he regenerates into Lenny Henry. Yes, that's exactly the kind of energy I think we need today. I was serious about that long one. I know you were. I just don't know who they are, and I want you to explain who they are. The Doctor's decay body puppeted by a company that uses him to make holovids. Yes. I like that. I like that because that has a story premise like baked inherently into it. Because you have them like break out of the conditioning that they've been put under and stuff and kind of have one last like act of rebellion. And maybe regenerate at the end? Like that would actually be an unironically good one. Nice one, Nigel. No acts of rebellion. It's just a metaphor for the current show. No, you play with the metaphor for it being the current show, but then like... The solution to the current show's problem is that you need new blood. So having them overcome that and then become a new, like, renewed version of themselves would be a really apt metaphor for the process from problem to solution. I gotta say, I like that. I like that. Peter Cushing Doctor Who. 4th Doctor from The Simpsons. It's really good. Christopher Lee Doctor. Can you imagine? Especially, like, 70s Christopher Lee. Oh, that would have been so good. Doctor Who from King Kong Escapes. Really good suggestion. One of the Morbius Doctors. Wait, you know what? I'm gonna say it. Robert Holmes Doctor. How about that? Robert Holmes Doctor. We can do that one. Sacha Dhawan Body Swap Doctor. Frobisher cosplay as the Doctor. Dr. Nyar Lafatep. Isn't that just all of them? Ford Prefect Doctor. First Doctor from the 5 Doctors. I think we gotta put no Doctor on there as well. The Answer Doctor. We'll pop him on. We'll pop him on. It is Christmas after all. Clara Oswald. Banger suggestion. I love that. That's so good. Dr. Light and It's Just Christmas with Craig Owen. Could you imagine if we rolled no Doctor, Craig as the companion, and no monster? Don't do that to me, Alan. Please don't do that to me. Fraser Hines Doctor. Yes. No monster, so he won't be played by James Corden. Bill? Hell yeah. Peter Purvis Doctor. Okay, we can do that. The policeman in the police box from that one set. No, we're getting a bit silly now. Same with the racist Doctor. I'm gonna say 2 more. So give me your best shots and I'll pick the best 2 that win. Because there's currently 30 on here and I feel like we're getting close to having enough. Age 10th Doctor in the back. Age 6th Doctor. That's a fine vintage right there. Exile Doctor is good too. The Curator played by David. It's gonna happen. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen. That might, and this is the really horrible, cynical thought, that might be the only reason that it happened in the first place. The Timeless Child. That's just a child, though. Just a child that keeps falling over and dying, trying to like solve a Doctor Who plot. We're gonna make him do this to his lady. They are too. David Tennant, the act. It's a really good one. That's a really good one. Bela Lugosi's pretty good as well. Nardole when he went for a packet of crisps. Okay, I'm thinking right now, from what I'm seeing, I think that the best suggestions here are David Tennant, the actor, and probably the curator played by David Tennant. It's Tennant's all the way down, I'm sorry. If you land on the Watcher, the obvious solution is to spin another time and write it from his perspective as he watches the adventure. That is an absolute banger of an idea. Missy is good. Chris Chibnall, who? He didn't watch the Stephen Moffat era. He just knows about the Fez from Mems. 1963 pilot Doctor. I like the actor David Tennant. David Tennant, the actor, is like really good. It's the best one so far. Because it's got a plot already built into it, which is that David Tennant experiences a Doctor Who like monster plot and has to use his knowledge of Doctor Who tropes to save the day. Like, that's a fucking banger episode pre-packaged in a suggestion. So, like, of course I'm going to lean towards that one. Yeah, no, it does sound fun. It sounds like exactly the sort of thing I wish Doctor Who would do for Christmas specials. Like, Jenny Everywhere is good too, so I'm putting Jenny Everywhere in. Okay, I think we should spin. I think we've got a solid lineup of suggestions here. We've got 3 times as many as I anticipated. He's going to be doing this until he's 90. Do you mean David Tennant or me? Yes! Oh, you're probably not wrong. Let's go. Alan, you excited for Christmas? My goodness! The Stranger soars into the lead with 1 point! Can you believe it? We need David Tennant to reach 1,000 so he can play the 100th Doctor. That's what we really need. That's what my soul needs. Think about it. It's 10 times 10. Wouldn't it be perfect? Wouldn't it be serendipitous? AI David Tennant, 100th Doctor. That's going to happen. I'm telling you that's going to happen. You think Russell isn't really excited about AI? He's just not. He just knows to keep quiet about it. Well, Dr. Light. Potential possibility now, I guess. Sadly, he didn't. He's on record saying he wants to CGI the other Doctors. Oh, no. Find me that interview, Mr. M Works. Send it to me. I want to see that. I hope it is 15, to be honest. I feel like it should be. Let's go again, though. I don't like his odds, though. Nardo looking for a packet of crisps. 4th Doctor from The Simpsons. For fuck's sake. That's a good one. I'm not gonna lie. Yes! Oh, it's a merry, merry Christmas to me. This is gonna be fun. Because now we get to do all of this again. Because we need to pick a companion. So let's pick a companion. Get Rose Noble at the top. The Ruminant. I don't know what that is. Craig. Oh, that is not better. Lucy Miller. Post-transgender sensitivity training. Clive. Alpha Centauri is good. Alpha Centauri is good. I can't believe I missed Frobisher there. Again, we will give Frobisher another shot. You can also suggest him as the villain if you would like. Lee Mack. Miranda Hart too. Rory's dad is a nice one. Carvanista, I like that one a lot too. Lawrence Miles. You know what? It's Christmas. Why not? Popeye and Basil Brush. Mrs. Brown from Mrs. Brown's Boys. See, you're abusing the leeway that I'm giving you immediately. Oh, Joy. Thank you. Thank you so much. Joy to the world, in fact. New Doctor Who Christmas special. Coming soon on Disney+. We don't know who Mrs. Flood is yet, though, so we can't. David Tennant, the actor. You know what would be really great if it lands on David Tennant, the actor, is the Doctor will run up and David will be like, Shooty, why are you in costume? You're not at work. Because like, and imagine if you did it, but you didn't play it as like a shitty like charity sketch. You played it as like an actual episode of Doctor Who. Like a 45-minute. Wouldn't that be something? Shooty Gatwa, the actor, can totally go on though. That's a really good one. Rogue. If it lands on Rogue, are we making all of the story decisions with a D20 again? Are we doing that? Think about that, chat, if it lands on Rogue. Because that would also be really fun. A literal dragon. I will put that on, though. I will put a literal dragon. Because working out the logistics of that might be fun. Wotan downloaded onto a smartphone. Sven Gulli! Yes! Me as a companion. No, I don't want that. I don't want to do that. I'm going to say one more. One more. Because the last one topped out at 35 and it was insane. The ruminant was an idea RTD had for the 60th about an intelligent cow in Unit HU that would actually have been Stephen Taylor in disguise. Charlie from the Chocolate Factory who got lost. See, that's how I would be as a companion. Santa who looks suspiciously like Nick Frost. I'll say maybe. I just realised I'm meant to be competing these against each other. A polar bear played by Vincent Price. Barbara. Yeah, that's a good suggestion. Jason and Lightfoot. Who's Jason and Lightfoot? I know about Jago and Lightfoot. Who's Jason and Lightfoot? What about Nick Frost, but he's fallen on hard times and so has to be like a Santa Claus? What about that? Like Nick Frost, but like the acting career is like stalled, so he has to be like a mall Santa. How about that? There's only one Santa. No, there aren't. There's a bunch. I made a video about it. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You want me to spin the wheel? You want me to spin the wheel? You're a bunch of fucking animals. Wait, isn't that the cow? Isn't that the talking cow? Okay. Okay, I can vibe with that. I can definitely vibe with this suggestion. Rogue, I like that one. Rose Noble. Hey, you know what we could do? You know what we could do that would like break new ground? We could have Rose Noble. Hear me out on this. Hear me out on this. Okay, I know it's crazy. All right. We could have Rose Noble do something. Candyman! But he's a good guy now for some reason. I like it. I like it. Oh, damn! Oh my god, yes! 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 It looks like our companion is going to be Ncuti Gatwa, the actor. It's not two 15th Doctors. It's Ncuti Gatwa, the actor, and the 15th Doctor. I'm so glad that the David Tennant, the actor suggestion, like, survived in some permutation. So, think about what villain you want now, because that's what we're doing next. I think this is the only way to do this in an objective, honest, and ethical way, right on top of Cabbage Man. Twitch.tv/Wild Magic. Canonically, I will have you know that Joseph Stalin was a pretty chill guy. Whatever he did in the real world, I don't know. If I knew real history, I wouldn't be a Doctor Who fan. That was a joke. That was a joke. That was a joke. It doesn't work if it's a weird subversive choice. It's gotta be like a pretty standard Doctor Who villain. Like, if it's Alex Jones, I'm going to have a 30-foot tall Alex Jones rampaging through London. The Christmas tree from the... No! If we do the Christmas tree, here's my condition, okay? If we do the Christmas tree, it's gotta be kaiju size. Otherwise, it's just the Doctor taking part in deforestation. I like how you're now, like, filling the chat with shit suggestions. That's very clever metagaming. See, like, you're not even trying now. Someone just broke the new norm in the chat. Macro? Okay, I'm gonna spin the wheel now. Wotan is powered up by ChatGPT. Tree! Alex Jones! I am slowly, over the course of this misadventure, losing the ability to fucking speak. Through the power of AI! This is the Write a Doctor Who from scratch Christmas special! Let's see what we came up with this year. The first year. Maybe of many, probably not though. So our doctor is 15. Our companion is Ncuti Gatwa, the actor. Our monster is Wotan, powered up by ChatGPT. All in all, a normal one from Write a Doctor Who from scratch. Ncuti Gatwa is on set at Doctor Who when suddenly his teleprompter for a Christmas interview, because actors don't use those, Ryan, you idiot, starts spewing up competently written but exceedingly dull text copy. Suddenly, he hears a strange wheezy noise. Assuming it's one of the crew having an asthma attack, he tries to get help, because he's a good egg, when the TARDIS appears directly in front of him and the Doctor steps out. Ncuti insists he is seeing things and needs some rest, going home early. The next day, while doing an interview on the One Show, the Doctor pops up again as the subject of a fluff piece about Scotland's tallest goat. Ncuti runs away, bumping into the Doctor in the corridor. As the Doctor and Ncuti do the Doctor explains Doctor Who to the companion thing, the One Show hosts are taken over by Wotan's deadly generative might. The Doctor and Ncuti run in and try to improvise a solution to save the hosts, while Ncuti keeps the folks at home distracted with a hitherto unknown talent for juggling toasters. But things take a turn for the worst when host Alex Jones shapeshears into Alex Jones, gone on a supplement-fueled rampage, and grows to the size of a Godzilla. Showa era, not Heisei or legendary, let's not get crazy. The Doctor and Ncuti defeat Macro Alex Jones using a combination of scientific knowledge, good old-fashioned courage, and Scotland's tallest goat, despite Alex Jones doing Godzilla's iconic flying dropkick. As Alex Jones falls to his knees and begins to perish, he grunts a few final cryptic words. It was Wotan! Wotan is the villain of this Christmas special! Wotan! And he's powered up by ChatGPT! It's Wotan! Says the Doctor. I wonder what he meant by that. As Alex Jones explodes into millions of gay frogs, the Doctor and Ncuti go off to find Wotan, which is easy because Wotan didn't bother getting NordVPN. And also there's a giant metallic Christmas tree in the middle of Hyde Park now. The Doctor and Ncuti kick the shit out of Wotan's robot body and then piss on it. Ncuti asks the Doctor if they have any parting words of wisdom. No, says the Doctor, and he promptly leaves. The end? There we go. We wrote a Doctor Who Christmas special from scratch.